actually. I would have to say I'm actually pretty proud of this build. I actually kind of stumbled, like, I'll show you what I was, okay, so this right here was my original, right? This was my original build right here. So I'm trying to get to being a 3, 11, and 7 build so I can run on the ropes with it. But this build, guys, just this one backpack right here is insane. So it's got 29,000 armor, which would normally put my armor up to like 350,000 or something like that. But the best thing about it is it's also got hardened, which means that I get 10% armor. Now that is an amazing talent, guys, because watch this. I'm at 323,000, right? Now I'm at 373,000 armor. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of health, but even now, this is what's even crazier about this, guys. Even in normalized, I have 337,000 armor. How many people do you honestly come across in normalized DZ that has 337,000 armor? Very few. Very few. And then let's get into the weapon damage here. So, I mean, by doing that, granted, I'm sacrificing. Knock it off! Sorry about that, guys. I'm sacrificing. About. I was at 31% all weapon damage bonus. So I'm sacrificing about 4% weapon damage bonus. And the 10% LMG damage bonus. Now, guys, if I can get a pair of gloves that have they're barking at. But yeah, if I can find another pair of gloves with compensated on them, that would give. Hey, that would give. Sorry, guys. That would give me weapon damage, like a armor roll and a weapon damage roll. I would be set. Or if I really, in actuality, if I could just find like even a 5% LMG damage system mod, I would be set. I would be pretty much set. And if I could find a different pair of gloves with compensated that would give me like one utility, then I could just what I could do is I could swap this. Where is it? Hold on, not that. What was it talking about? Hey! Then what I could do is I could swap this out for I could swap this out for a Petrov defense instead, and that Petrov defense would give me my 10% LMG damage. But anyways, guys, let's get right into it. So this build utilizes, for right now, I want it to utilize spotter, compensated, and on the ropes. But for right now, it's just utilizing spotter and compensated. But the crazy... Hey! Sorry, guys, my dog keeps barking. The crazy thing is, pop spotter... That thing's hitting for 72,000 on a frickin' crit hits on a veteran target, guys. I mean, that is just absolutely insane. It's hitting for 36.6k. Just basically crazy firing into the chest, like not getting very many crit hits, as you can see. A few crit hits there, but now I do have still about 65% headshot damage, so I'm hitting in the head for about 60k on a veteran. Now, mind you guys, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it up to like people will say, well, that buffs your damage numbers. That only buffs your damage numbers if you have damage to elites. I have 0 damage to elites. 0 damage to armor. Well, maybe a little from my mod, but... Hold on, I gotta reload. But it's just crazy, guys, that I have 373,000 armor and I can occupy DZ in open world. I have 373,000 armor. Like, this is an insane build, guys. Now, also, if you guys are big AR users, you could also run Berserk with this. But the key to this is definitely Big Drum, guys. Just because I would say, like, I mean, if you want to run Berserk, cool. You would have to find something away. You could run Berserk and this swap out compensated for something different. But I prefer once I find a way to incorporate On the Ropes into this, which I have, where is it? A donor piece that I'm going to use, or the fuck it is. Right here. I have this donor piece right here that I'm going to use to get On the Ropes off of. I think I have another backpack in my stash that I might use instead, actually. Just because those Gila inventory guard backpacks are tough to come by. Yeah, I have this one right here. Or no, I can't use that one as a donor piece. Never mind. So yeah, unfortunately I'll have to use that unless I come buy another backpack that is On the Ropes in the meantime. But yeah, guys, it's definitely like that. On the Ropes is definitely like will make this build amazing, because with On the Ropes, as you guys know, On the Ropes gives you, where is it? An additional 25%. Weapon damage is increased by 25% when all skills are on cooldown. Now, what people don't realize, guys, is, so let me fast travel to DZ. What a lot of people don't realize, guys, is with On the Ropes, people say, well, doesn't all your skills have to be on cooldown? Yes. So what you do is you pop your spotter, you get your 20%, right? Plus compensated, so about 35% extra weapon damage. That's why I'm not sweating the 4% I'm losing by swapping backpacks. I'm not sweating that whatsoever. Like, that's what you do. But, I mean, with running compensated and running spotter, so basically what happens is, I'll demonstrate. So say, like, okay, so say, no, it looks like someone was manhunt, looks like. I don't know who. Probably the same group that from earlier. But anyway, so let's go into the DZ here, guys. And so with the DZ, the big thing is like I said, really in DZ PvP, to be honest, it comes down to who can out heal who, and who can out DPS who. So the big thing is here is, so for example, say I'm shooting at an enemy, right? So I pop my spotter, shooting them, and then eventually, as you can tell, my spotter wears down. And in preparation for my spotter wearing down, I drop a couple chems to heal myself, because if I'm going up against player, by then I've already taken some damage. I would love to get the large ammo pouch for this, but anyways, so with so at this point, if I had On the Ropes, as you could have one cam launcher left, as long as it's charging the other two up, your On the Ropes is procced. And that gives you about, I'd say, 60, 70 seconds worth of On the Ropes. And that is, like, amazing, because then you go from having 20% weapon damage to 25% weapon damage. And as you can see, guys, I have an insane amount of armor. Like, so by the time you shoot through, and keep in mind, guys, I have Unbreakable. So when my Unbreakable procs, I get 93,000 armor back. So not only do you have to shoot through my 337,000 armor, you have to shoot through an additional 93,000 armor, which is extremely difficult to shoot through when the target is shooting back at you. Extremely difficult, guys, and I was with someone that was supposed to be inviting me to the raid, but I guess that's not going to be happening, so, whatever. So anyways, guys, so I'm going to go demonstrate. So, my LMG is hitting for 11.6 in the DZ. That's normalized. It's hitting for 11.6, which is, I would say that's actually really, like, that's good. 11.6 is pretty good for normalized DZ. And I will demonstrate as soon as I get to DC62 storage, unless by the off chance I run into like a rogue or something between there and now. Or this even better. So, pop my spotter. and then roll. Pop an armor kit. Now, granted, these guys, I want to find a player to kind of demonstrate it with, because these guys obviously aren't gonna, like, crap. Knew that was coming. These guys are obviously NPCs hit harder than a lot of your players do, obviously. I mean, come on, 302,000 damage. A player ain't gonna be hitting for that much. So it bodes the question of, they really just, honestly, the guys, they need to fix the NPCs, to be honest, because the NPCs are just a nightmare to go up against. And normalized DZ, as you saw, normalized DZ yellow is hitting for 302,000 damage. Like, come on, Ubisoft massive. But anyways, that was another video. But, yeah, guys, so if I can find a player to test this on, it would be amazing. I mean, he's pretty tanky, like, he's pretty freaking tanky, like, not even joking, man. He's tanky. So, I could have Wraith. I suppose I could see if Wraith will chat with me in party. Oh, here's a player. I'll see if he's willing to help for a YouTube video. Hold up, guys. Hey, man.
What's up?
Could you, I'm doing a build video and I need someone to test my build on. Someone that's preferably, like, tanky. Oh, did not mean to do that.
You have been promoted to group leader.
Was there rogues passing through here or something?
Yeah, there was.
That's what I saw when I first fast traveled to here. I saw that there was a manhunt going on.
There was 2 cats. A guy named Pepperoni.
Yeah, because this build that I put together it's pretty crazy. Hey, what's up, man?
I mean, if you want to try it out, I mean, but I'm not very tanky. I think my armor's
Grim Fable, yeah. What's up, dude? I put together a build that I need to do some testing with for a video. And, I mean, dude, I need someone that's pretty tanky, because this build is got, in the normalized DZ, I don't know, but in this, well, I mean, my build's got, like, in the normalized DZ, it's got 337,000 armor in the normalized DZ. Pretty close, 373 in occupied. Right. Unbreakable. Yep.
So, what's up, man? You gonna murk me, or am I supposed to fight back?
Protocol. Your status is disabled.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Wow. Yeah, you dropped me about half armor. About half armor. Oh, wow, okay. So this dude, I went rogue on him, right? Because he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do a test with you real quick before I get off. And I was like, okay. This dude, I don't know really what his armor was, but with just proccing Sputter, I don't even have on the ropes on this build yet, because I gotta find a way to incorporate it into the build first. I need to get like 2 more yellows or something like that. But he dropped me about half armor. That was it. And he was hitting me pretty good, too. Like, he was hitting me pretty good. Wow. Yeah, you were hitting me pretty good there, man. And you only dropped me about half my armor.
Rogue status active.
Yeah, I don't even have On the Ropes incorporated into this build yet. That was just with Spotter. That wasn't even incorporating On the Ropes yet. Once I get On the Ropes incorporated, I just need to get like 2 more yellows to incorporate On the Ropes. And I just gotta get some different pieces in places. I gotta get a different pair of gloves with compensated on them, but like a yellow and a utility mod slot somewhere. So instead of like Murakami, maybe run like something else that has a big talent that I can roll the compensated over to.
Yeah, I'm pretty,
Yeah, this build is pretty tanky. Like, this build is like, this is honestly the tankiest I've ever been. And the crazy thing is I'm only at about 27% all weapon damage bonus and 19% LMG damage bonus. And my LMG's only hitting for 10.9k, I think. With Unhinged, it's hitting for like 11.6 with Unhinged.
oh man, you get like 100 grand more armor than I.
Yeah, I've got like 337,000 armor. Yeah, I got a lot of armor. Like, and even before this, I had the support weapons bag on that gave me like, I was sitting at like 30 and some odd K armor. Or occupied, and then normalized, I was sitting at like 289,000. And then I was just going through looking at different backpacks, and I found this one that I had in my inventory, and it boosted me from 323,000 armor to 373,000. And that's because it's got 29,000 armor roll on it, and it's got hardened on it. So that's like an additional 10%. Yeah, so I mean, I may not dish out a whole lot of damage. I'm only doing about 11.6 per shot, but I've got so much armor, and plus with my Unbreakable, you'd have to shoot through my 337,000, and then an additional 93,000. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy build, like, and crazy thing about it is I kind of threw this build together. Like, I didn't even intend to build it like this. I ended up putting it together like this. So it's definitely going to be like my number 1 PvP build. Just PvP/PvE. Just because it's such a high armor build. Yeah, I don't know, I think you were shooting me with Sweet Dreams, I'm guessing. And that's normally...
yeah, I think it's a shotgun, let me see.
Yeah, and that's... How much damage is that putting out normalized? So I don't have one, so...
I gotta look, So normalized, it's 76.2.
Yeah, so with using that, it would have taken you about a clip worth, probably, clip and a half, just to shoot through my armor. Give or take. Huh? My health's at about 64,000. So that's why I am running Unbreakables, because usually by the time you get to about, if I'm hitting you constantly, by the time you get through about half my armor, chances are I've got you almost down. So even if you manage to break my armor, I'm still gonna get 93,000 back, and then at that point is usually when I'm jumping to cover to pop an armor kit.
Hey, how do you like having, what is it, unhinged? How do you like having unhinged?
It's actually pretty good. Like, it's not actually bad. The minus 25% weapon handling ain't that bad. I mean, it affects your accuracy mostly. My stability on this is maxed out, so my stability is like maxed out. So It's nice because it gives me the like 25. I think it's gives me 20% weapon damage at the cost of 25% weapon handling. It used to be 35% at the cost of 25% weapon handling, but they nerfed it. It got a bit of a nerf, but it's still pretty good. It's really good talent, I think. I like it.
Does that only
I
come on
use
machine guns,
Allegro
or
and
is it?
Unhinged.
So like, how many hinged on the same weapon? Like,
What's up? I can barely hear
how long
you
did it
with the
take you to
what.
get that?
It didn't take me
Sorry, I
long,
got a little cheap
actually.
ass mic.
I found this black market M60 with Allegro, and it had Allegro and what else is the other talent here? Allegro and recharged already on it, and then I just rolled the Unhinged onto it. I've found a few LMGs with Unhinged and Allegro already on them, but they were like low damage rolls.
Does Unhinged come on like
Hostile patrol detected.
If you're good with the LMGs, you can hit a decent distance with it. It's not the greatest due to the weapon handling, but loss of weapon handling, but it's still pretty good. Here, let me invite you into a party so I can actually hear you a bit better.
Well, hey man, I'm not trying to be rude. I saw your invite, but I'm fixing to get off here in a second. So
Oh yeah,
I was
it's just
sitting up there
I
tomorrow,
just
so I
figured I'd
figured.
send you. It's a bit hard to kind of hear you with the way this voice chat is.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not trying to be rude, but
But yeah, dude, if you want, send me a friend request, dude, and definitely, like, if I come across you again, we can farm in the DZ or whatever.
right on, man.
Yeah. But alrighty. Catch you later, man. Now, where's Wraith? Did he get off? No? Oh, yeah, he got off Division. Okay, so I'm not going to send him a party. Right, what about Skull? Is Skull on? Yes, he is. So I'll chat and party with him then. Okay, I'm already prioritizing party chat. But anyways, guys, so yeah, as you saw, even with him using Sweet Dreams, that was hitting for like, he was saying 76 point something K per shot. He only got through about half my armor before I downed him, guys. I mean, this build is absolutely insanely strong with how much armor it has. As you saw, even with something like Sweet Dreams, he had a tough time shooting through my armor. Even with Nemesis, to be honest, I couldn't survive a headshot, but I probably could survive body shot from Nemesis even. And Nemesis, like my Nemesis, for example, mine's hitting for 130. Oh, so maybe I could survive a body shot, fully charged body shot, but not a headshot. Very few players I've met have actually survived like a headshot. But yeah, guys, so I think that'll do it for this video. Sorry for the stutter there, but video. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a real quick look over at my build for you guys, just because I didn't really go into it very much. But yeah, so I've got Gilligard Mask with 27% hazard protection, 6% cooldown reduction, and then Spotter. And then I've got my Big Drum body armor overlord ornaments with 2 blues and a red. I wish the weapon damage on that was higher. And it's actually not 17%. It's actually, I'll show you. Normalized, it's 30% total, but with normalized on, it's only 17%. And then obviously Unbreakable, I'm getting 25% max armor when is repaired when your armor is depleted. Armor kits used within the next 7 seconds are not consumed. That's a really good talent. And then I would love to incorporate Bloodsucker into this. That would be amazing, but I don't want to screw it with it. It's perfect the way it is, I think. And then I'm running a Douglas and Harding holster for the 5% accuracy and the 15% cooldown reduction in skill power. So I've got a little bit of skill power there, as you can see. Not enough to run any skill mods or anything. And then this is like where I got majority of my armor, and it's because it's got 29,000 armor roll on it, 11,000 health, and then hardened. This has not been messed with at all. So if I can find like a backpack with, like, say I could use that backpack, get a bit more health, roll that high ass health roll onto it, or even find something with like maybe a 30,000 health roll on it, and that would put me up to about 90,000 health, which would be amazing in this build. But at the same time, I don't want to mess with those rolls because I want to be able to put on the ropes on here. So I wish it had a higher health roll, but it's fine the way it is. And like I said, guys, Compensated is an amazing talent, and obviously your critical hit chance has to be below 20%. And as you can see, mine's zeroed because as running an LMG, guys, and being close and personal like that, you don't really need a lot of critical hit chance. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to do if you want to run Compensated, you can't really have more than 20%, and in order to be good with critical hit chance, you have to have more than 20%. Otherwise, you're really just wasting your time. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I want to get a different pair of gloves here. Like, I could mess with the health roll there. Maybe try to get higher health rolled gloves or something. Or put an armor roll onto the gloves there. Put like an armor roll or something, which would be amazing. But I don't have, as you can see, I don't have any gloves right now that have decent armor rolls on them. So, yeah, guys. And plus, I plan on swapping out that anyway. So, let's see here. Let's see if I do have any gloves real quick. See if there's anything with a high armor roll on it. No, not that I'm really seeing. You don't really see gloves with high armor rolls, though. That's the only unfortunate thing about it. You don't really see gloves with high armor. See, I could run this. It's got Compensated and one blue, one red, but it doesn't. I would need that blue to be a yellow, so that red to be a yellow instead, so I could run the.
DZ drop incoming.
This would be a way for me to run my, if I wanted to run my like on the ropes, but the problem is like I said, that red would have to be a yellow, otherwise. So if I could find Gilligard gloves, since Gilligard has that utility mod slot, if I could find Gilligard gloves with a yellow and a blue, that would be amazing, because then I would swap out, and with preferably with Compensated on them, but if not, like I said, I got those Diamondback Gilligard gloves with Compensated already on them that I could roll off. But yeah, so Badger Tough is kind of where you want to go for like the high health rolls and the high armor rolls, but as you can see, I don't really have any gloves with high armor rolls right now. But if I could find like maybe Gilligard gloves with an armor roll on them, and then a yellow attribute with a utility attribute with that, it would be absolutely amazing, guys. Because if I could get like a 20,000 armor roll, that'd put me up to a pretty damn close to 400,000 armor, and that's, I mean, that's pretty fucking tanky, like no joke, guys. Like, you saw that dude, I came across that dude before and he's slaughtered me, to be honest. Like, he's utterly slaughtered me before. Dude couldn't even shoot through like half my armor this time. And as you can see, it's pretty great in PvP too, just because it's got that high armor roll. I really wish I had Sweet Dreams to pair. I wish I could get my hands on Sweet Dreams to pair Sweet Dreams with that, because then that would be amazing. Like, I could get that Sweet Dreams holstered talent for the 25% ammo back when you evade. That would be like absolutely amazing. Now watch Proc Spotter here.
I've got you in my sight.
Oh, I have already Proc Spotter right.
Why am I already
Detonated gear detected. Easy drop claimed. DZ drop claimed by A-Shade agent. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby.
So I can almost guarantee you that that guy's going for the same DC drop as me. He might not though, just because there's only inbound southern extraction. Let's go see if they can
Extraction
crash a
confirmed.
party, shall we? So I'll give you guys, I guess I'll give you guys a bit of gameplay, depending on how many people are actually there. I'll give you a bit of gameplay with going up against someone who's actually, like, gonna be truly fighting me, like, truly trying to kill me, kind of fighting. Not just like, I mean, Hiroshima Bob, he was kind of just doing some, he wasn't really, I could tell he wasn't really trying to kill me. And I think he just simply misunderstood what I was trying to go for there. Which is cool. I mean, it's not a big deal. You saw that even when he was shooting me with something as such as Sweet Dreams, he only got me to about half armor before I downed him. And he has like 100k like 227,000 armor. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one that was thinking the same thing. So I'm pretty sure, let's see, 0.2 kilometers. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one thinking what they were thinking the same thing they were. I'm pretty sure these guys were thinking the same exact thing as me and decided to go rogue and attack the guys that were there. So this might actually get really interesting, just because if I come in, those rogues are most likely gonna attempt to kill me, especially if I attempt to steal from them, steal the shit they stole. Oh yeah, they will attempt, I'm pretty sure they will attempt to kill me, so we'll see. Oh, let's see how this kind of goes. Oh yeah, there's definitely rogues over here, so I'm going to pull my Nemesis, maybe get the drop on one or two of them before they realize I'm here, and I have to pop my spotter.
Seconds until departure.
Pop my spotter, guys. Ooh.
15
seconds and we're outbound.
Yeah, see guys, they managed to down me, but I mean, I don't care really what build you guys have, you know, going up against 4 people, you're gonna lose every time. I don't care what kind of build you have, you're gonna lose going up against 4 people, simple as that. You could have the best PvP in the world and the best PvP build in the world. Really, frankly, all these YouTubers, sure they make great builds, I agree, but to be honest, I think they use doctored footage. I think they have their friends be rogue so they could be like, you can 1v4, you can 1v5, you can 1v the server with this build, but in actuality you cannot 1v server with any build. I do not care who you are. If you have 8 people after you, they will kill you. Simple as that. Yeah, invite this guy to the group, see if he wants to join. But yeah, I think that'll do it for the video, guys. Have a nice day.
You are now group leader.